Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayara Borges. I'm a quantum therapist, healer, and mind coach. I combine all these techniques, all these things to give you the best results in my sessions and to also give to you a lot of knowledge from my videos. Today, I want to talk about Earth evolution or Earth transition. These names came from the point of view of spirituality. So you never heard about that. So please keep you watching. You understand what is Earth transition and especially you understand how this impact your life, especially your body, because this can bring some physical symptoms in your body. So this year have been crazy, right? Not from the point of view of spirituality, because we are going through the things we need to go through. Earth transition or Earth evolution is when we start to move the energies around all the universe, all the things, all the planet, all the people start to move the energies around. When I say energies around these people, is the energy of the universe, is the material world, the spiritual world. Everything is energy. So we are now, when we say on the third dimension of frequency, and we are going to fourth and fifth dimension. What is these frequencies? Imagine when you look for a new station on the radio, like you just search for a new station, and when you search for a new frequency, right? So the Earth now is like on the period when it's searching for this new frequency, fourth and fifth dimension. Some people is already there because they could synchronize in this new frequency, but there are other people is not on this fourth or fifth dimension or frequency, is on the third dimension. The most of the planet is on the third dimension in this frequency and is going in this transition to go to the fifth dimension. And there are some people is under the third frequency. So the earth will not allow anymore people that has a lower vibration to stay on the earth for a long period of time. The earth, the energies will start to do this cleansing on the earth to make these people leave and not stay here anymore. Because when we go to a higher dimension, higher frequency, it's supposed to be there more people that is open to be on the light, is open to be good, is open to love, is open to only do the good things for another people and for themselves. So everything we are going through now is to help us to look inside of us, to look inside our true self, our essence, our soul, because our soul is pure, our soul has the knowledge, has the love. We are looking around us, we are looking on the external world, and it's not that. For this, everything is happen now is make us to give up of the distractions of life, like drugs, alcohol, social media, everything that is blocking us to go inside and see who we are now. The earth is, and the energy around is try to say to us, stop for this. We have quarantine, we have this virus, because everything is to help us to look for our true being, to look for our true self. So it's a good sign, because when you connect with your true self, you can go and start to see who you really are. You start to break patterns that you are repeating for a long time, and it is impacting your life in a negative way. So actually the earth and the energy is forcing you to grow. This is the earth transition. This is the earth evolution. Is you growing, is you learning about yourself. And when we start to look inside of ourselves, or we start to attune a new frequency, a higher frequency, that we are here and we start to go here, our body can give us some symptoms that is actually happening. So I took really some time and few years to understand what was happening with me. We call this like a spiritual awakening or consciousness awakening. Depends of the area you work, is all the same things. Spiritual awakening from the point of view of spirituality, consciousness awakening from the view of science. I work with both. And I use what is more familiar with you, so you can feel connected. So few years ago, I had my spiritual awakening, but I didn't know I was having that. And after I learned it, I could understand I was in the process of awakening and have symptoms far from that year. Like many years ago, I start to see myself, I start to observe my life, and I start to change myself without reading books, just like connect with my true being and connect with my soul, watching life, watching what was work, what wasn't work, what patterns I was repeating that was giving me the same results. So the spiritual awakening is actually, this is a combination of the earth transition and your evolution, your growth, because the earth is going, like all the planet is going to a new frequency, and you have to go to this new frequency too. And you go to this frequency when you start to know yourself, when you start to see inside of yourself. This journey of looking inside of you, that doesn't start like because you want, because you decided, because you have a signal. No, this actually, the most of the time, start when you have a break in your life, when the things are not good, when the things start to see everything are going wrong, you need some answers. You ask why this happens with me, why these people like betray me, why people do that with me. So it always comes, like the most of the times comes with that. And when you start to see yourself and we start to change you start to go to this new frequency, you start to have some physical symptoms in your body. So I remember I have a lot of symptoms on the past few years ago, but I was sick. I was working on the company, in a big company in Brazil. I'm from Brazil, and I was computer engineer in that time. And I start to feel like tingling in all my face, my arms, my hands, and I couldn't feel my body. They took me to the emergency, and they ran off the test, and I didn't have nothing. And on the end, the doctor says, "Is it stress?" So they gave me something, but I wasn't stressed. I wasn't nervous. And I was always sick, actually. The most of the time I was sick. And when I say sick, it's like with a flu, these normal things in life. A headache, stomach ache, all these things. But after my spiritual awakening, I start to receive all the messages why I was feeling that. I was an empath, a sensitive who has the channels open, who was going to a new frequency and I didn't know, who was absorbing all the energy around of me. So if you have feel that tingling, headache, like you are okay and suddenly you start to feel headache, or you start to have nauseas, or you start to feel like you pass out, all these symptoms can come from the spiritual awakening. And I will tell more about more physical symptoms on the next videos. But for now, I will let you know all this is happening with you because you are going to a new frequency, or you are empath, you are sensitive. You just need to learn how to protect yourself, how to develop yourself, following your energy, following what you need. So I will not say in this video what you need to do, like to make these symptoms disappear, because it's not the way it works. It is a process of self-knowledge and look inside of you. And I really need to feel your energy, understand what you are going through, to recommend what is best for you and follow the phase of the spiritual awakening you are. So if you feel connected, please give me a like here so the YouTube will notify more people and help more people to understand that. Also, you can contact me for private sessions. All my sessions are online. I can help you. Please just send me an email, naytherapies@gmail.com, or contact me on my social medias. That is the same name, Nay Therapies. Thank you so much. See you on the next videos with more physical symptoms.